Alright, hello everybody. This is more of an intro to the video I did this morning, like earlier this morning. It's already, the update's about to come in like a few minutes, and this is just a PSA. The new uniforms for Spider-Man, the Tier 3 skill is a big spoiler. For the movie, obviously, if you don't really give a shit, and you're gonna see it any damn way, like me, just go off and buy the uniform. It's really good. It makes him really, really good. I'm not even gonna complain here. I've had Spider-Man Tier 3 for like months, and I can finally confidently say I'm gonna use him for a while. And hopefully get a few other Spider characters their transcendent skills so we can have a full Spider team like Spider-Woman. And whenever he gets it, Ben Reilly should really, wherever the man is, come on, wherever the guy is, he was somewhere in here. Yep, here it is, Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider. Hopefully he gets a transcendent skill, I don't know, but I want a Spider-centric team eventually. And yeah, sure, I could use Silk somewhere in this entire area of characters, but I'm really glad I get to use Spider-Man again. Soon we'll have another test that is a hopeful better response to me actually putting this mighty destruction on him with Strike. Anyway, enjoy the video, and we'll talk to you next video, I guess.
Well, hello everybody! We have a very important update to me, because not only do we have a new Tier 3 character in the form of Kingpin, which is someone I don't really care about, let's be honest, but we got more stuff for Spider-Man. 2 uniforms for Spider-Man, 1 uniform for Kingpin, and I'm just gonna say, oh boy, I'm really glad they actually made Spider-Man some type of good. Why is he only some type of good instead of meta? Well, for one, it's what they're giving him in the long term. For one, he has an accumulation based off damage dealt to him. I'm pretty sure if it's damage dealt to him, he can also heal it with his 4 skills, so on both uniforms, along with his passive. There's a lot to unpack, and along with the accumulation that he has. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, I think they finally gave Spider-Man the reworks and upgrades that he's been needing for years. They've enhanced his skills, given him increased crit rate and damage, along with dodge rate. And let's just see what the passive changed. What's this? Guaranteed dodge and 60% supervillain damage. As you can tell, I just woke up. I just woke up to this good news, and I don't know who I'm gonna buy. When below 40% HP, recover. Wow. A storm wave, you have no idea how your timing is on point today, apparently. 30% heal. And that isn't all. That's a stun, that's fine. Shock and lightning damage. What? All these are also ignore, target ignore targeting, accumulation, time freeze. They gave Spider-Man on this uniform, this black and gold one, time freeze of all things, along with a V-pad skill and the 20 guard hit, which, what? I'm pretty sure I've only seen 20 guard hit on one other character in the game, and I love it. This uniform has its differences by having a skill that makes you invisible and removes active buffs. Yo, what? Along with web that ignores immunity. I don't know how you make web ignore immunity, but I'm getting both of these uniforms regardless of how many crystals I have, because for Spider-Man it's worth it. There are very few characters I'd give this treatment, and Spider-Man is the top of the line character that I'd always pay an extreme amount of crystals for, in or out of game. I'm pretty sure I'd rather break my rule of not spending a certain amount of money than not getting Spider-Man. And I'm gonna be honest, I already broke that rule the moment I decided to change. Wow, okay. The notifications are coming in like whatever you want to tell them about today. But basically, Spider-Man has 2 new uniforms, and I love them both, that I already just bought them online or whatever. But let's not talk about those 2 for a minute. We're going to talk about Kingpin and Black Cat. You can't see Black Cat because she's heavily shoved behind paywall, which is... that's not it. It's related to the event shop over here, right here. Now, what does this do for her? It does quite a bit. For one, passives. Increases everything about her, along with giving her 20% chain hit, crit damage, and guaranteed crit rate. But there's a problem. They gave her this uniform without giving her a tier 3 skill. It hurts me emotionally, and I don't know if I can actually... I don't know if it's worth buying this character's uniform without getting her tier 3 too, and Netmarble just decided we're gonna push her tier 3 to the side, and we might not even get it this year. But if y'all want a holiday uniform or a character who, a lot like Gwenpool, a lot like White Fox, a character who has the ability to enhance the team when it comes to, like, say, ABX or something like that, you can. I just wouldn't really follow in your footsteps, because this update does mean a lot to me, mostly because they've finally improved Spider-Man. But what this update doesn't do is, so far, this update does not want to make me spend a boatload of money on the game. The winter updates never do. But the design of Black Cat's ability alone, and the supports she's giving, make me want to reconsider that only slightly. For one, decreasing the buff duration towards enemies, good. Giving her an increase all debuffs on herself and all allies on her, and a few of her other skills that I honestly enjoy the look of, but am really disappointed at how they designed it, because they didn't give her a tier 3 skill. Like, I honestly think it's worth skipping this uniform for Black Cat because she didn't get a tier 3 with it. Kingpin, however, Kingpin is also kind of special because this bulky breakfast meal, I don't know, has been terrible in this game ever since the first update after the game released. And I mean that in the best and worst way. This uniform gives him chain hit, along with a crit damage buff proc, and a few other effects. Like, oh, let's say, where is it at? A heal, which is very, very good. A King's Command skill, which looks like a summon skill, but it's just a wind-up based skill. Along with the ability to, I don't know, as you can see there, increase his basic attack, or her basic damage, not basic attack, by 100%. It's a proc skill. It's for himself, yes, but it is a proc skill that gives him increased damage for a small amount of time. Along with a tier 3 skill that we're going to get into right now. And this big bodied breakfast meal right here. That's the healing skill. You can also cancel the 4 skill. If I didn't mention that, I like that. King's Command. Rattle them out. Man has a lot of good things going on for him. I just don't know if he's meta. Turn the AI on. Go all the way over here. Alright, 6. Yeah! I enjoyed that. I enjoyed looking at that. But yeah, Kingpin got his tier 3. I honestly think that Black Cat should have gotten a tier 3 on an Awakening skill, but who am I to decide that? Anyway, new Spider-Man Black and Gold, probably my go-to. I'm not too sure. Oh, this V-Pad skill looks amazing. Man over here looking like the bootleg Thor. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah. I don't know if... No, no cinematic. Unfortunate. But hey, Doctor Strange time freezes people. For Peter Parker. You can also cancel this skill. Which is something I was just experimenting with. 6 skill? Oh, whoa, wait. Oh my god. So they did change it. Hold on. This is also based off the movie No Way Home. I don't know if that was spoilers or not. I have not seen the movie yet. I should have probably watched the movie. I didn't have the money. Gas cap. I do have the money, I just don't want to spend it because I don't have a job yet. I enjoy this update. I enjoy this. I enjoy that they're giving Spider-Man a web that ignores immunity. And that could be used in World Boss Ultimate, but not in World Boss Legend, unfortunately. They are dancing. This guy reminds me of Star-Lord. This tier 3 basically reminds me of Star-Lord. Because similar to Star-Lord, where is he at? Similar to Star-Lord right here with his tier 3 skill. Look at this. Bro calls in the entire squad. And I enjoy it. But for Spider-Man here, if I decide to, I don't know, turn the SFX off for a quick second, I'm pretty sure... Yep. Look at that. Look at that, my guy. That looks amazing. Wait, did they change the tier 3 skill? I didn't check that. I didn't really check that. Did they change the tier 3 skill to make it so web ignores immunity? Yo, hang on. Because I'm pretty sure with any other uniform in the game... Yeah, no, web does not ignore immunity. I had to make sure I wasn't crazy there for a second. And good lord, they have given me, as a diehard Spider-Man fan, a good day, a good morning. Honestly, this might warrant me paying outright to upgrade my Spider-Man just so I could say I got everything from this update, because I'm really glad they gave Kingpin a tier 3. I'm really hoping during the mid-month patch they give Black Cat a tier 3 or awakening skill, or I'll just have wasted my money. That's how I feel about it. I'm probably going to go through a test in a few hours. Look out for that. And yeah, I've been that guy, Ace True Eye. Being a fan of Spider-Man is not hard today.